We are here once again. And what is the trend now? People, you know, they think like, everything's okay. When we ask somebody on the street, how are you? I'm nice, I'm good. But is this person really good in that moment? Is the moment that person is living really nice?
Yeah. The ultimate question, of course, you know, what it is this person is going through, but probably they're not actually letting go of. And the definite or the quickest answer they can give you is, I am fine, I'm good, everything normal.
It's like a pretending trend. Are you a professional pretender? We are going to know about this during this program. The Where Are You Going program starts now.
My heart is beating in a different way. Been gone such a long time, I don't feel the same. My heart is beating in a different way. Been gone such a long time. Will you miss me?
There's a head on the bed. Clock has stopped ticking. Nothing remotely romantic has been said. Let's not pass on the steps. Let's take the season very easy. Let's take pills, salt water. Let's keep looking ahead. It's a baby ritual.
Email us at ypgyouths@hotmail.com, and you can find us on Facebook, YPG Youths. Also watch us on YouTube, Trinidad and Tobago, and listen to 91.9 FM The Street.
We are here now again to speak about, it's like a trend. People, they became professional pretenders. And we're speaking about that especially among the youths. How many youths friends maybe you have that when you look at them, they say are nice. They go in parties, they go in fetes, like Carnival is coming, and they are crazy about the fete, go party and dance, whatever. But you don't know that the person, when this person is at home, this person has suicidal thoughts, this person cut himself, cut herself, this person is messed up inside and, you know, has no pleasure to be alive. But when you see that person among the crowd, nice, everything cool. And they even try to motivate others. But they can't motivate themselves. But they create, they make believe that everything is nice for some reason.
Indeed, and the biggest market that we have for pretenders is Facebook. You see literally people placing there on Facebook and they obey exactly what Facebook demands. What's on your mind? Now, I'm not saying that not all the time you're going to put something negative. But the times when you do put something negative, it implicates, it shows to others what you are going through. And when this person sees you now, live or on the streets, immediately this person knows what you're going through. So they see all your problems dragging behind you. But yet still, when you're amongst your friends, when you're amongst your family members, the quickest answer you're going to give to people when they ask, how are you? I'm fine, I'm okay.
The problem is when you pretend to be okay, when you know that you are not, it's become like a trend, it's become like addiction. It's become something natural. But the problem when you don't acknowledge your weakness, when you don't acknowledge your mistakes, when you don't acknowledge your problems, you can do nothing to solve it. Because you make believe that everything's okay. So if everything's okay, there is nothing that you can do to change it. You don't need to do anything. But at the same time, that situation bothers you, when you have those moments of reality, you don't do anything because you make believe for everyone around you that everything is all right. Inside of you, you are shouting for help. You want to come out. but nobody can help. It's like if you are, in that dark room, no lights at all, and you want to come out, you know where the light switch is, you know where the door is for you to come out, but you pretend that you are okay there inside of the dark room.
Yeah. And you, of course, we use the example of the dark room. You bounce many objects before you reach that door. And you say to yourself, why does I keep bouncing my toe? Why does I keep, doing this? Why does this keep happening to me? And so much questions come to mind in the sense where you face the certain difficulties that you face, and you don't allow yourself to be honest, of course, to probably speak at somebody or do something to change the situation. Instead, you place yourself much more deeper into the hole, and you don't, of course, overcome.
It's like a person that is drowning, don't know how to swim at all, and people come to save, but he refuses to be saved.
True.
This is what you do when you that is watching the program now, and you cut yourself. From time to time, you feel like commit suicide. But when you watch a program like this, you say, no, I'm okay. I don't need to go in this group. I don't need that. What these guys can do for me. Yeah. Or maybe your friends say, oh, are you okay? You look strange today. No, I'm okay. I'm fine. No, a little problem. But a little problem in front of people. But when you're by yourself, it's like the ground came out from under your feet.
And you see, this is interesting because, we were there talking to some youths on the promenade the other day, and this lady came up to us, and I specifically asked, I said, how things going at you? And she said, yeah, everything good, I normal. I can't complain. There's a famous talk in Trinidad.
Yeah, I can't complain. Yeah. It's life.
Exactly. So when I started to question her, if this good, if that, so when I reached the relationship, I said, your relationship going good? She get quiet. And then was like, it complicated.
You light up the room.
So then...
light up the room.
So you just tell him everything okay, but here now you're telling him your relationship complicated. So then, of course, we know that probably, there are some things that you may not want to tell people or speak about, but it is important that you know to yourself that you need to get whatever it is out in order for you to feel better. If you don't, of course, you're going to remain probably just as you are right now.
Are you a professional pretender, as I was asking in the beginning? Maybe you are pretending a lot. You pretend for your parents, you pretend for the teachers, you pretend for your friends in the school, you pretend to your boyfriend or girlfriend because you don't want to be in that relationship anymore, but you pretend that you are okay with that. Yeah, but it's bothering you. And the situation becomes worse when one day, all of a sudden, accidentally or forced by the circumstances, the truth appears. Not because you want, but because out of your control, it come to pass. It happened. And then the result is worse because everybody discovered that all along you were a pretender. So the pain becomes even worse. And that's how many people start, to think about commit suicide, and some of them even kill themselves. Because they can't afford people to know the truth about them that all along they were trying to hide, pretending to be okay.
Exactly. And here comes the words, what in the dark, it comes to light. Nothing stays hidden. What it is you do, be sure at some point either it's going to be exposed in a way that is going to embarrass you, or it's going to make you feel as though, you should have said to yourself, well, I should have dealt with this problem long ago. I should have get it out. I should have been honest. If I had been honest, these things, and so along, it goes much more. But what in the dark, it comes to light, and it's something that you have to be careful of. If it is that you are, feeling pain inside, it is good that you take out this pain.
Before it becomes too late, maybe you are there pretending that everything's okay. You will go around the line with bad company, people who sell drugs. You walk with people that killed other people already. But you pretend that everything's okay. Your parents doesn't know. Police caught some, but never caught you. Not happened to you as yet. As yet. True. And you like to play, like everything's okay. You play like you're like a boss. You lime like a boss. As people say around there, lime like a boss. You lime like a boss. But in your mind, you're worried. You know the risk that you take, but you like to play smart. You think that you are outsmarting people and nothing will happen to you. You know that something bad can happen to you, but you are, pretending to yourself that this lifestyle I have is okay. No, I smoke my little marijuana here. I lime certain fellas on the block and whatever. But what's going to happen to me? Nothing going to happen to me. I don't do bad to nobody, but you can be in the wrong place with the wrong people in the wrong time. You know that, but you pretend that everything's okay. And in this way, many youths have been dying here in Trinidad and Tobago. People who pretend to do not be in need of something. And when somebody offered easy that something, the person ran to it and it was a trick for the person to lose their life.
Exactly.
Like many ladies get deceived by some people. And what about you? In the youth group, we invite you to stop pretending. If you are unhappy, assume it. If you are depressed, assume it. If you feel lonely, assume it. If you are suicidal, assume it. Because it's the only way you're going to be able to change it.
Yeah, it's the honest way. Of course, you need to be honest with yourself. You need to know that if it is I'm facing these things right now, and I'm hearing you guys speaking right now, and you know, if for some reason it has touched you in a way that you need to act upon it, don't delay. Because probably every week you listen to us, every week you take the time to, you know, sit down and analyze.
I saw somebody commenting your Facebook page.
Yeah,
your
I had a
Facebook
friend,
profile,
yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
comment, I saw
Okay.
your program, this and that, and it was very informative, it was very touching. Probably what she heard had to do with her.
Exactly. And I think it was that very same topic that we discussed that day. Had something to do based on friendship. As it,
Yes.
who is
Who's
your
your
real
friend?
Yeah, you understand? So regardless, you have the opportunity to come to the youth group, and of course, you know, as he said just now, assume it. Assume your responsibility.
If you are not satisfied with your reality, assume it. Doesn't matter how it is. Assume your reality. This is the only way you're going to be able to change it. If you have courage, as people say to that, you must have a belly to do that.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Ah, my friend, you have a belly to do that. If you have a belly to assume who you are, your reality, you can come in the youth group, we're going to help you to change it. Send a WhatsApp message. If you are tired of being pretending to be happy when you know you are not, send a WhatsApp message to these numbers that appear at the bottom of the screen. And this coming Sunday, tomorrow, we're going to be together. The branches of San Juan, Tunapuna, St. James, and Port of Spain. Last week, we were in Tunapuna. I don't know if we're going to be able to show some images, but I believe we're going to be able to show some images from what took place in Tunapuna. And Sunday now, everybody's going to be together. Tunapuna, Port of Spain, St. James, and San Juan. We're going to come in the main branch, 10 a.m. service. After the service, around 11 o'clock, 11:30, we're going to go straight to Savannah.
Yeah.
And there we're going to have a nice sports day. We're going to prepare a big mannequin challenge with all the youths of the region, and you can also be part of it. Let us watch, I don't know if it's possible, we are going to watch some images what happened in Tunapuna last week Sunday. Stay right there. Watch these images, we're going to come back right after.
Welcome to the YPG. If you didn't know, this is how it is beat. With the beat so nice you can move your feet. We don't deal with religion, that's the words in the streets. When you enter here, it's a different vibe. You can see the difference before your eyes. If you don't fit to dance, then that is you. If you love to move, then this one's for you. And chincha, 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 chincha. To the right, come on, come on. Chincha, 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 chincha. How low can you go? Saka, 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 saka. YPG flavor. Saka, 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 saka. Hey, if Jesus moves to the left, if he moves, I will follow. If he moves to the right, if he moves, I will follow. If he moves to the left, if he moves, I will follow. If he moves, I will obey him for real. And push, and push. Push away that sin, let's go. Come on, step back, step back. Keep your salvation intact, man. And kick, kick away those doubts and sins. Come on, reverse, reverse, and turn. Ha ha. Chincha, 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 chincha. Ha ha. Chincha, 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 chincha. How low can you go? Saka, 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 saka. YPG flavor. Saka, 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 saka. Hey. If Jesus moves to the left, if he moves, I will follow. If he moves to the right, if he moves, I will follow. If he moves to the left, if he moves, I will follow. If he moves, I will obey him for real. And push, just push. Push away that sin, let's go. Come on, step back, step back. Keep your salvation intact, man. And kick, just kick. Kick away those doubts and sins. Come on, reverse, reverse, and turn. Ha ha. Chincha, Chin-chan, 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 chin-chan. Yeah, yeah. Chin-chan, 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 chin-chan.
Sunday, we're going to be together. Number 2 round, 1 p.m. We're going to have a day out. And if you don't come, you're going to miss out. So before you do anything in life, never forget. Think about
Join us every Sunday at 1 p.m. at any of our branches: Rio Claro, Cunupia, Tunapuna, St. James, Pinal, Sandy Grande, Princestown, Cuba, Arima, Tobago, San Fernando, Chagonas, and our main branch, Port of Spain. Be part of something great.
Well, you saw there plenty youths that one day maybe they were pretending to be happy like you, but today they came to the youth group, they assume their reality and then they are able to work on it. This is what happened in the youth group. Their lives change, the reality of their lives change because they assume they need help.
Yeah.
They assume I'm not okay in the way I'm living. I don't know what to do to change it, but instead of I pretend that I'm okay with this because I don't know what to do to change it, I assume it and I allow somebody to help me to change it.
Yeah. So there also was a nice drama. You know, of course, it was very much interesting, and you know, the youths, I believe they really enjoyed it, and they learn from whatever it is the drama
Yes.
gave to them. But if it is that you are watching right now, you could also, you know, you can send a friend request, of course, to Trinbago Youths on Facebook. You can also like our page, YPG Trinidad and Tobago, or you can view our pre-recorded videos on YouTube, which is YPG Trinidad and Tobago, and you have to type in YPG P.O.S. to get the actual latest videos that we have there on YouTube.
So you can follow us. Instead of you follow the trend of pretending, follow the trend of spreading positivity. Follow the trend of assuming who you are, assuming your reality and changing it. Because for sure, this year you can make your reality to be far better than what it has been from the past years. And if you want, it can happen for free. This coming Sunday, we 11:30, we're going to be leaving here, our main branch, Port of Spain, number 2 Broad upstairs, Mara Dealers, opposite it gates. You can reach there by 11 o'clock. If you have any other religion, you are not allowed to enter in the church. You can wait us by the door, but make sure you're going to come. Yeah. At least 11:30, make sure you're going to be by the door of the church, here in the Universal Church in Port of Spain. You're going to meet the crowd of youths that are going to be there. You're going to go straight to Savannah, and there you're going to meet the other youths from the other branch. You're going to have a nice time, playing football, cricket, playing different games that the secretaries of the youth group, they are preparing, playing different games that will take place there. And there you're going to be able to enjoy yourself. Be yourself. You're not going to be just easing up your mind from your problems, as you do when you go to meet your boyfriend, as you do when you go to drink, as you do when you go to smoke. No, you are going to be yourself there. You're going to see other youths that are happy indeed, not pretending. And you can be the same. So Sunday now, tomorrow, 11:30 in the morning, number 2 Broadway, upstairs, Marad Jewelers, opposite City Gates. Anything else?
Well, just listen to us this evening at 4
Yes,
p.m.
4 p.m.
1.9 FM.
Yes, send your comments there. You know, we're going to be developing more about this topic and speaking about the violence, the crime, things that's taking place in this madness, taking place in Trinidad and Tobago. We are preparing ourselves for great events that you wake up the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago towards the crime, the violence that are taking place here. We're going to prove to you guys that yes, the society can do something about it. But never, ever forget, before you do anything in your life, think about where you're going.
Email us at ypgyouths@hotmail.com, and you can find us on Facebook, YPG Youths. Also watch us on YouTube, Trinidad and Tobago, and listen to 91.9 FM The Street.